And the guy there was picking up a lot of crack off us. And I'm talking, bro, the guy was spending like $5,000 a day, just him. Like buying, he used to literally come. I thought he was a Fed at first. I'm thinking, yo, this guy is a bit booky. Yeah, fuck it. Let's go and link him, innit? Go and link him. A woman, he was at a yard of a woman who was, I think this woman had HIV or AIDS or something, yeah? She was like, looked like she was about to die. Like she was so skinny, old. Her son, funny enough, yeah, looked normal. She had a son who was like 3 years old, blonde hair, healthy baby, you know. Didn't look, you wouldn't even know that the mum was looking like that. Mum was literally about to die. So what happened was now, we used to go to this house for a few days, sell him loads of shit, like 2, 3, 4 grand's worth of stuff. The guy had loads of cash. He was an old man, like really old man. He looks like that guy out of Toy Story that paints the fucking toys. I don't know if you remember that, yeah? But there's a guy, the viewers might, yeah? There's an old man, like a proper old man, glasses, yeah? Painting toys. The guy looks exactly like him. And he's just there smoking crack all day, buying everyone crack.
What is crack?
Crack is cocaine that's been washed, gone through like a process and made into another substance, hardened, and then they can smoke it. That is 100 times worse than cocaine. That's what draws people to like heroin and shit like that. Because me, I've sniffed cocaine for years. Do you get me? But nothing would ever make me want to do heroin or try crack because I've seen the difference.
You never tried it?
I've tried it once. Yeah, I smoked crack once, yeah, and it weren't for me. Like, fuck that, this crackhead thing. You get me? That's when I was much older. I'd already sold it at this point, and I just done it just for like, let me see what the hype's all about. And when I done it, I thought, bro, this is what I'm getting mad over. Because what it is crack is more for the poor crackheads, yeah, who've got serious issues. They tend to get drawn into the crack. Cocaine is a more high class drug. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I've sold to fucking MPs. I've had MPs come to my establishments, bro. I had a flat in Victoria, what's it called? Buckingham Palace Road, yeah? Around the corner from Westminster and all that, yeah? I had a flat there for 2 years, bro. I had a Lebanese thing working there. She put so many dildos up MPs' bums, yeah? You will not believe, bro. You will not believe, bro. Oh, like, literally, that's all they want. They used to come there just to get pegged, fam. Yeah,
bloody
I swear down. She's got videos of them, bro.
Oh my God, that's worth a lot of money.
Right, Sun newspaper, shout me.
Yeah,
shout me.
You got some 50-bag deals
there.
We
got you.
So talk to me about the first time you got arrested.
First time I got arrested was around about that time when I was 14. I got arrested with a knife, a butterfly knife.
Well, why?
I've never stabbed anyone.
Why was you carrying it?
I just you know, it's cool, innit? I didn't have no ops. It's just cool, like, oh, knife. You know what I mean? I used to play with Rambos when I was younger. You know what I mean? Not Rambos, Action Mans and shit.
Okay.
So, you know, that mindset where, yeah, it's cool, innit? Yeah, man used to have like long ones like that. I used to buy long knives. I like, you know, like walking sticks. There used to be like walking stick things where you pull it out and it's like a long, not like I said, I never used it at that point. Yeah. It was just, like, I used to be interested in it. You know what I'm saying? So
did you get arrested first or get stabbed first?
So I got arrested for a knife, then I got arrested for weed, just minor things, innit? You get released.
So what does it feel like when you're being arrested and you're like, shit, this is illegal. I know it's wrong. My mum and dad don't do nothing. They don't even smoke. I'm being arrested here.
Yeah, what's the thought process? At first, obviously, it's a bit daunting at first, but once you go through the process, you're like, this is fucking light work, bro. I've been arrested, they let me out. Or they have been arrested and they give me a caution. So you kind of get away with it at first, innit? You don't get punished as much, innit? You kind of go there, your mum and dad comes to bail you out, and you go home, and then that's it.
Wasn't you getting like, you know, you're staying home, you tell me where you go,
I was getting
this.
I was a bad youth, innit? I'd sneak out, I'll do this, I'll do that. And at that age, bro, I wasn't even living at home. So age 15, when I wasn't at school, this is, you know, like 15, 16, you have GCSEs, you have study leave.
Yeah.
You're out of school anyway, yeah? So them times, I wasn't even at home. I used to go, like I said, I used to go country, pack my suitcase for 3 days, sell crack.
Where your parents are going, where are you going?
Ringing me, I'm just, my friend's house, so I'm not coming home. Okay, don't come home then. All right, cool. Do you know, like, you know, now, like, if you're young and if someone says to me, oh, you're not coming home tonight, they want to run home. Me, I was like, all right, cool.
Yeah.
I'm making money. So it's about them times, I used to make more money than my parents, bro. I was 15, but for that, like, that couple of months I was going there and I was selling crack, whatever, I was definitely seeing more money than my parents were seeing. So it's like, fuck that, bro. Do you get me? People are struggling out here.
Did they know?
They didn't know what I was doing. No.
So can I ask you a question? Flip it around. If you was your parents, what would you have done differently to keep you out?
What I would have done differently.